Hello everyone, welcome to Gist Lover Hub TV, and the place is the place for divine news, gist, information and everything that concerns the politics and systems of the day. So now let us go straight to the gist of the matter. We brought you information that Akpabio's wife has been suspecting that the husband is a cloned person, that is living right now. Yes, the issue of cloning in Nigeria started way back when a certain Jubril was reported to have been the president, and he who came to replace President Tinubu, no, President Buhari. So this clone now has been able to set a precedence in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as they have been suspects, from Akpabio's wife, that Akpabio might have been cloned. Now, another development is coming from someone very, very close, who happens to be Senator Natasha. Natasha has been having loggerheads with Senator Akpabio for a very long time. So it is pertinent to know that a couple of people will not really expect what's happening to happen, because Natasha has actually been in the radar between herself and Governor Akpabio. So, but what is actually airing right now is the fact that Natasha is of the belief that Akpabio could actually be cloned. Yes, Natasha is of the belief that Akpabio could be cloned, and that is because Natasha is surprised that the President Akpabio asked her for reconciliation. Ha ha, wahala. Now, how can Akpabio now come and ask for reconciliation from Natasha? Because Akpabio has actually made up his mind that he is going to fight dirty with Natasha. No matter what, he's not going to give up on Natasha. But the recent development right now is showing that the President Akpabio has invited Natasha for a truce. And what shows weakness most of times in human beings is when someone decides to sign a truce with his enemy or with his perceived fighter. Now, it was so shocking because they felt the settlement happened too fast. Yes, the settlement really, really happened too fast. And when things happen like this so fast, it now begins to make you wonder and ponder as of the hate that is happening around the person. Now, most recently, we have come to a logical conclusion that Natasha is someone who has been able to distinguish herself in the scheme of things, not minding all the names they've called her. Many people have called her different names, people have said so many things about her, but guess what? She has not really been shaken. She has been very, very adamant, very, very strong, very, very following everything that she needs to do. And I think one of the most important things in life anybody needs to achieve is to have a lawyer. Yes, having a lawyer helps you to mitigate some certain issues and take some certain decisions. Because right now, the fact that Natasha knows her right has really, really helped her, and no one has been able to intimidate her in any way. Many people have tried, many people have fought, many people have done so many different things to see that they put her down. But guess what? The more they try to put her down, the more they are always disappointed, the more they always feel out of place. And this has actually made her to remain extremely cool and extremely relevant, not minding how difficult, not minding how challenging, not minding the system. She has actually made herself last woman standing. Yes, she's made herself last woman standing. We understand how tough, how tight it was for people to want to bring her down. Do you know what it means for you to fight a two-time governor of a state? Do you know what it means for you to fight a former NDDC boss? Do you know what it means for you to fight a former Minister of Niger Delta? So many things have happened, so many things have transpired in Natasha's life. But guess what? She has been able to remain strong. She has been able to remain resolute. She has been able to remain undeterred in such a way that the more people have hated her, tried to fight her, she's still been able to come out victorious. She's still been able to come out strong. She's still been able to come out so adamant. And this is actually one thing that has weakened her enemies. Then, getting to the point right now that They are now beginning to come and beg her. Apologizing to her is something that actually more like the camel, what broke the camel's back was this apology thing, because truth be told, nobody expected or nobody saw it coming. Yes, nobody saw it coming. You cannot just wake up and decide now to, okay, I'm apologizing, and all the different what is it called, all the accusations all dropped at once. It happened so mathematical that people really didn't comprehend, or people didn't really understand. This and more are some of the issues and things that has actually made Natasha to actually feel that yes, of a truth, Akpabio is cloned, and nobody has any evidence, because nobody actually believed that Buhari could be cloned. Yeah, nobody believed it. But I mean, that guy ruled for a very long time. And what also made people to come up with that assertion was the kind of decisions he was taking were decisions that nobody can actually just put a finger on. So when people now begin to see you from this angle, it now gives you the impetus and right to know that now wow, what exactly is going to happen. And now that Akpabio has come out to openly confess and apologize to Natasha, is it possible now for Natasha to actually also forgive and forget and let bygones be bygones? Because at the end of the day, last, everybody just wants to have this feeling and understanding that, okay, you know what, let us just allow this thing slide. You know what, let's just allow this thing go. You know what, we don't really need this. Yeah, because that's what everybody is looking at right now. Everybody's just trying to have that feeling, have that desire, have that understanding that they do not need to continue in this fight, because this fight is something that will degenerate and spoil things. And when things now get spoiled, everybody will now begin to look differently on how matters have been not been able to resolve. So right now, my people, this is the news and information that would be decided to bring to you, that Akpabio has actually apologized to Natasha, and Natasha is actually looking at that apology as actually what they said is true, that this guy might last be cloned. And if this guy is cloned, then we are actually in a big trouble, because what it now means is that decisions are now going to be taken parallel. The man doesn't need to even make any decision. All the cabals need to do right now is to openly or actually wish a thing. And whatever they wish and whatever they hope to get, immediately they will get it. Nobody can stop them. All right, people, thank you, and see you some other time. Bye bye.